All right. Oh, damn, dude. I am really tired. All right. Awesome. Ah, shit. What in the hell are we doing today? All right. We need to show the player the result of their order. We need to track the player through the 5 levels in the kitchen area. We need to make a pause screen and then make a start screen. Um, the start screen is pretty easy. I'm just going to open up Blender really quickly. And we'll make a start screen real quick. All right, so yeah, I think we'll save that. Open recent. I think it's this one. All right, so does that have the overlay the whole time? Awesome. So let me go to a different one then. Is it this one? Don't save. Nice, there we go. So here we have our protagonist ripping a vape pen. So I guess what I'll do for the intro scene is just have I'm just gonna export all this shit with the model, so you'll just have that in the intro scene. So let's do that. Let me get out of the camera, and I'm just going to select the stuff that I want. So I think I can just go to wireframe and just pretty much grab all that. We're gonna hide this. I'm gonna hide the camera, and then there's an empty in there. I gotta hide too. I'm gonna hide that and the lights as well. We just don't need the light. And yeah, so the rest of that, I'll go to wireframe. I'm gonna grab it. Just gonna go File, Export. Yeah, let's do a GLTF, and then we'll put it in the horror cooking. Yeah, I'll make a new one and call start screen. Start screen. And what are we going to call this? We'll just call this start screen GLB. Start. We'll just call this protagonist. And we'll include selected objects. So that should be good, I think. Maybe. Should take a second to export. Come on now. I got some coffee, so I'm going to grab a sip. Maybe we have an error. Maybe because I didn't grab the armature. I wonder. I wonder. Are we ever gonna finish this damn game? uh, okay. That's great. That's wonderful. That's what you want. The music is helping. Ah, shit. Well, maybe we'll just close you down and we'll come back to you later. So what else did we need to do? Let's take a look. Make a start screen. So we can do that. And we'll check on Blender after he crashes. Right now he's like driving on the wrong side of the road. Cool. So where do I want to go? I want to go to the player, and we'll just add another overlay here. So we have our terminal overlay, we have our map. Let's go ahead and just add another one that we'll call pause screen. And we'll just make it the full width of the screen. And I think I'm just gonna take a like a color or a texture rect, or yeah, probably a color rect. Color rect, and make that the full width. And then how's it going, Diggs? Hey, what's up? We're going to take this and we'll make it a little bit darker, and we'll make it somewhat see-through, just so we have like a nice overlay there. And then I'm gonna call this background. And yeah, so I need some stuff on the pause screen, clearly. So let's put some buttons. We'll say button. I guess we'll do like we're gonna need show info. I guess we'll have one for controls. Controls, we'll duplicate that. We'll have one for settings. We'll have another one. Yeah, another button. This one will be, we'll just have like an exit game button. And it's so fast we're probably not gonna have a save game, so there's no reason for that. Cool. So nice. Let's go ahead and let's add those in. Controls. And then we'll go to settings, and I'll just have these like exit game. They'll like just open up other control nodes here. So I'm going to put some more as children of this. So I'm going to do a control node. Actually, no, they'll be children of the pause screen, and this will be. I'm going to change this from background to main screen. And then I'm just going to duplicate that and get rid of these. And if I change this color, is it going to change the color of the other one as well? So then I hide this one. No. Awesome. Cool. So this will be main screen. We'll call this settings. I'm going to duplicate that, and we'll have controls. And we got to have one for info. And then exit game. So let me hide these other three, and we'll just start distributing the buttons. So we'll put this button over here. Settings, we'll just make fucker. All right, settings. We'll make that a little bit bigger there. Controls, we'll make this bigger right here. And we'll make the exit game button a little bit larger too, because we're only going to have like 3 buttons here. And then maybe we'll put some, I'll probably put some information about like what the game is and who I am over here. But that'll be like post taping. There's no reason to show it. Nice. So we want to make a script on here. So we'll create a script for that, and I'm just going to get rid of all the built-in functions for now. And I'm going to take these nodes and say pressed, and we'll connect them to our control node. Go to source. Go to source. There we go. Pressed, we're going to connect. We'll bring it down to the pause screen, and we'll connect it, and the controls, and we'll go pressed, and we'll connect, and we'll bring it to the pause screen. Awesome. So that appears to be going well. Nice. So we can just say get tree dot what is it, quit? Yeah, it's just quit. So there we go. On controls pressed, we're going to hide ourselves. So we'll say, actually, we're going to hide the main screen. Main screen dot visible equals false, and we'll just show the settings. So we'll say, yeah, yeah, just settings. Visible equals true. All right. All right. So, nice. Settings. Oh, shit, that's the wrong one. So this should be controls, but I'm just going to Control C and Control V up here, and then say controls down here. Controls. Nice. Perfect. So that should do it. Should make these visible and this invisible, and then we'll have to have a way to go back on here. So we'll just make buttons here. Button, and let me add another one here, and button. And then, of course, we got to add another one here for the info. Yeah, info. Nice. Info, button, and then we'll connect that signal to the script that it's got to go to right there, and we'll do the same thing here, and yeah, we'll just say info, yeah, info. And then we're also going to have to set the other ones, like if we go here and we grab this one, we're going to have to set those to false. Cool. And yeah, I'll just copy that and put it here, and I'll change this bottom one to what do we need? Info. There we go. And I'll copy this and bring it down here. We can get rid of that one. Set this one to false. So cool. Info is set to true. Control set to true. And settings set to true. Awesome. So that's pretty very simple way to do it, but it works. And then these buttons right here will just be our like back button. So we'll call this back button. And this will also be the back button. And yeah, we'll have to, I guess when we hit these, so we'll go press, connect, we'll connect it to the pause screen, press, connect to the fucking, the daggone, oh, not that one, the pause screen, oh, well, shit. Well, I guess they can have the same function, right, because they're both going back to the main screen, so we'll just do this. True, and then we'll grab the others and set them all equal to false. There's only 4 total screens, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4 controls. Yeah, well, exit game doesn't count. I'm gonna move that to the bottom there. Whoops, not like that. Whatever, it's fine where it is. It likes where it is, apparently. How's it going, man? All right. Cool. So in 2D, I guess we can only have one of these active at a time, so it would look like this, and then we hit our settings, and we'll show our settings, and this should be hidden. So now we got to put some stuff on the settings tab, and I'm going to turn the opacity up on these, uh, probably all the way for now, and we'll make this like a more muted color. I just want them a little different in color so I can see them. Main screen, bam, right there. And the controls will display that one, and we'll turn this up and make it like a brown. Cool. We'll go to info, and we'll just turn this down a little bit and turn that up so it's just a little more clear what's going on. Cool. I'm also going to put some text in here. We'll just put a label. We're going to do that for all of them. Label and a label. This one's going to say settings. This one is going to say controls. Yeah, the next one will say info. Cool. Yeah, and then did I save the images in here? I did, I think so. Let's see. Are they in textures? Info, yes. Okay, so these are the pages that I want to add in. This is like the information I have to show the player how to play the game. So I guess what I'll do is just have these in the info tab, and it'll be like page 1, page 2, and you can just keep going through them all. And then we'll have the back button up here at the thing. But I don't want to bring that in as a sprite. I want to bring that in as a what do you call it? A child of this. So we'll just add yeah, we'll just add some pictures. We'll just add texture recs. Why not? And we can just pretty much just swap out what picture is on this thing anyway. We could just do it that way. I mean, why not? We'll put the first one up there just to get sizing. So ignore size. Perfect. I think that should actually work pretty well. Keep the scale. Yeah, that's, well, whatever. Good enough. Good enough for government work. We got to have like a next thing down here. So we'll just add a button, and the button will say next page, and we'll have that off to the side, and this will be next page, and we'll make another button. And we'll say previous page. How do you spell previous? Looks good enough to me. That's going to make the final cut regardless. Previous page. So yeah, we'll just say prev page. There we go. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and hook those up. So we'll say press, connect, and we'll connect them to the pause screen. Connect and press, connect, pause screen, connect. Okay. Now what? Now we want to cool. So we should have a page count. We'll go page count equals, and I will know how many pages I have. So right now I just have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6. So I'm an idiot. All right. At on ready. You know what I'll do is I'll just add them into a thing. So what I'll say is pages. I'll say at on ready var pages. At on ready var pages equals an array. And we'll just drag these into our array. And then I'll just load them from this array, and I'll use the count as the thingy. I don't know. Sorry. Let me get these in here, and then I'll be able to talk a little better, think a little smarter. I think this is gonna look pretty good, hopefully. All right, so we got all the pages in there, and then cool. So we'll just basically go forward or backwards in the array, right? Yeah. So we'll say var current index equals 0, and we'll say current index minus equals 1, and then if current index is less than 0, so we'll subtract from it, and then we'll say if it's less than 0, we need to move, we need to set it equal to 5. Current index equals 5, and yeah, because I want to move it to this one here, and then we'll, at the bottom, we'll say, we got to update the page, so we'll say, what is that? I think it's just texture rect. What am I doing? Info.textureRect.texture equals load, and we're going to load pages and the current index. I think that should work, and then it should also work down here, except we add, and this time we check if it's greater than 5. We want to set it equal to 0, so it loops back around. As above, so below. Ouroboros and shit. I watched that movie a while ago. Kind of sucked. I thought it was not very good. Yeah, that's good. That should work, right? Yeah, I believe that should work. We just have to test it. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to wish it, want it, and do it. So I'm just going to leave this on the screen, and yeah, we should be able to run that and press these buttons, I believe. No, we need to make a way to enter the pause screen. Otherwise it won't work. And then we also need to go to our inspector, and then in the process we'll say, let's see, what does this stuff do again? So I want to say only processes when the tree is paused. Nice. So when paused, and that should work pretty well. So once we go into pause, I'll pause everything else, and yeah. Let's add a pause button. Add new action, pause. add here. And what button are we going to use? I'm going to use backspace for now. And yeah, that'll work out good. That's perfect. Everyone will know exactly what to use for pause if I use backspace. No, I can't use that because I have to use that to type shit. Fuck. Alright, let me pause and we'll use, I guess we could use escape and then I could get rid of the yeah, actually we'll use tab. Yeah, we'll use tab for now. So cool. Pretty sure I said I wanted instrumentals only. There we go. All right. Okay. Cool. Now we're getting somewhere. I think. Oh, what do you know? It actually exported? Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. Oh, you want to know why? Because I had that crazy ass long animation in there for no reason. So yeah, we can make our start screen now. That's insane that that worked. I completely forgot about that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're losing it. Okay. So we make the pause. We got to go here to the player. We got to go to where is my Control F? Control F. Do I have an input function? Or am I doing everything? Input event. Yeah, so let me do this. If event dot is action pressed, and we'll say pause. Then we will do what? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do some cool shit. We gotta pause the game, so we gotta say get tree dot paused equals true, right? Yeah, let me is paused. Cool. Yeah, so there we go. That pauses everything, and we also have to set our this pause screen to visible. So we'll set it to invisible here in the get-go, and then we'll set it to visible here. So we'll just say before we pause the screen, we'll tell them that the pause screen dot visible equals true. And then in our pause screen, we're going to have a go back function. Yeah. Cool. So let's add another button to this, and this button will say resume game. Nice. So we'll have the resume game over here. Doesn't really matter. I guess we'll make it a little bit bigger. We'll add some textures and stuff in here. Well, not textures, but some text. I mean, cool. And oh my gosh, where is this? This should be as a child of the main screen. There we go. And this will be resume button. Resume button. Resume. Okay, so then on our pause screen we have to we got to connect this. So node pressed connect it to the terminal. Oh no, not that one. The pause screen, connect it, and what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna say? We gonna say resume. No, we're going to say we're basically gonna make ourselves invisible. So we'll say visible equals false, and we're also going to say get tree dot paused equals false. False. Right there. Cool. That's awesome. That's a good way to do it. I think so. Yeah, let's try that out. I guess we'll just run the scene for a second. Okay. Shit. I left it up on the screen. And now I think we're having a little issue here. Oh, I need to do one thing too. Whenever we pause it, we also need to free the mouse. Let me go to my player. Let me find the player thing here. Yeah, where are we at? Input event. Let me control F. Mouse. Cool. How's it going, Mud Crabbo? We're making a pause screen right now. Okay, cool. So I want to do this. I want to set the previous mouse state to confined. So whenever I enter the pause state, we're just going to set the mouse to confined so it stays on the screen, but you can still click around. Cool. And then when we come back, we're going to have to set it to the other one. Yeah, I know. I am super tired, dude. I just want to go to sleep, but I'm like, I got to get this done. I didn't sleep very well last night either. I stayed up like for a long time. And then, all right, so when I get this shit, what are we gonna do here? So when we resume, I gotta make sure to set the mouse mode back to captured so we have our FPS back. So let's try that. Let me also go to the player and I want to disable the, I want to hide this. And this one should be visible by default and all those should be invisible. Perfect. And I don't think I need this control. I think I'm going to delete that. So there we go. That should be what we're doing. Let's give that one a shot. Okay. All right. Oh wait, shit, it's the wrong button. Sorry, I hit the exit game button, not the escape button, which I made tab. Damn, I'm like literally yawning. Good thing I have coffee. So what if I go to resume game? I can move around again. And if I spray and then I hit the thing and then I go to resume games, that spray is still in the air. So yeah. Cool. I guess I can try it this way. So it's at 247. I'll wait like what? Whatever. This has been like 3 or 4 seconds. 247. So it's staying here, and it's nothing here is moving. Um, cool. That's good. Let's see. If I go to settings, we're in settings. I forgot to make a back button. So now we're screwed. But we'll take a look. Nice. Cool. So we need to go back to 2D, and we need to finish wiring it all up and making these screens and whatnot. So the settings on the pause screen, what type of settings do we need? I guess we're gonna have to have like I don't know just yet, but we'll just have this here. And then we need our back button. I never put any text in there, that's why we couldn't see it. Back. We'll just say go back. And we'll put that up here. And this will be in the middle. And let me put a font on this. Theme. We'll actually make a theme. Oh, we can do themes. New theme. Yeah, so let's add a, so if I click on this, default font, let's quick load, and I want the Mr. Horror. So there we go. And we'll make it like, you know, a decent size. Cool. And I don't know what that is. Hold on. Let me. Default base scale. Okay. Type variation. Header large. No, we're good right now. Theme overrides. Let's see. Do we want to add anything? Yeah, I'm going to add a shadow outline. Make it red. And just make it like just enough to see. And I'm gonna make the font color like a yellow, but like a bright yellow right up in there. So there we go. I think it looks better. And we'll make the font like, you know, larger, something like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So we'll do the same thing. If I hide this, if I just go, let me just put the theme on there. Do I have themes? Yes. Oh, I didn't save the other one. Okay, theme, save, and we'll make a new folder. We'll call it themes. Okay, and this will be our UI theme, whatever. Cool. So let's go here. We'll hide this. We'll go to our controls. We'll go theme, quick load. Should be the only one. So that should make it a little bit better. We're not really going to go through and change all of the things, like the color of the things. I just don't feel like it. For now, maybe I'll do it off camera. It would make it look better for sure. Then we'll do it over here. You know, I wonder, can I just do it for this and then it sets it for everything inside of it? Is that how the theme works? I'm going to try it here. So we got the controls. Let's grab this and we'll say back button. And then if I go here and I say theme and I quick load that. Okay, so it does do that. Nice. Ah, man. So I guess I could do it basically for this pause menu, and then everything would have that as its theme, right? So instead of making the theme for every single thing, I could just go here, theme, quick load, and yeah, quick load that theme there. And then if I look at the info, nice. So everything is already that style. Awesome. So that's what we want. Cool. Yeah. Um, Sorry, I was looking through some stuff. All right, so nice. We have that. I guess we'll try that out. The back button is hooked up on both of them. The info should work now. So we do, however, need a back button. So we'll say button, and we'll just call it the exact same thing. That way we can have it use the same function. Oh, if I misspell back, you know, I'll be very ashamed of myself. I feel like a complete idiot. All right, so there we go. It's it should activate this function right here. Nice. Cool. Let's give that a shot. Oh man, I am very tired today. Okay, so yeah, we'll hit tab. We can go to settings. We'll say go back. We can go to controls. We'll say back. Oh, I forgot to put info in here. But we can go there. I just forgot to put the word there. And then let's go next page. Next page. Cool. Yeah, and then if I hit the previous page, we'll just keep going back. And I can hit the next one, and we can go next to eternity over and over again. So that's good. I'm just going to shrink this down a little bit and add the info up top. I'll add the back button as well. Oh shit, I'm stuck in here. Cool. Well, I could have hit back and then I could have hit end game. I guess that's true. All right. 2D. 2Dification. And then what we gotta do up in here. We gotta go and dang on fucking do some shit. All right. That's right. We need to go and take the info and say info. Cool. Yeah, we'll have this in the middle. We'll have these over here. Settings. Info. Controls. And then resume game right in the middle. And then exit game up here on the side. And yeah, so that looks kind of good. I mean, not really good, but it looks all right. And if I go to theme, can I add like so if I grab like buttons and I go to like manage items, Damn, I have never used this. All I really want to do is make it so like every button has, you know, like turns red whenever you hover over it. I have no idea how to do that though, so I'm probably gonna investigate that off camera. I thought it would be easier, but no. For fuck's sake, man. What are we doing here? Fucking, let's get it. Perfect. Settings. Nice. Do I have any settings? Not really. Not right now. Um, Controls. I should display the controls. So let me just add a little info dump here. We'll say text. How's it going? Hello, man. I'm going to do a rich text label. Actually, no. I'm just going to do just a text, just a label. Yeah, just a label. And let's see. What are the controls? I guess we'll say WASD to move. WASD to move. I guess, I think, let me take a look. Project settings. So we got swing hammer. So we'll say use weapon. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, where is it? What is going on? I'm not in the editor, dude. I exited out. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was annoying. Okay, so WASD to move. I forgot what was the next one. It was spacebar. Spacebar to use weapon. Yeah, we're gonna say. So we can have this as a pop out. Nice. Spacebar to use weapon. But then we can't click on anything in here, can we? No. See, that's the stupid shit about Godot sometimes. Why can't I just have two screens? Why not? You can't handle it. Spacebar to use weapon. Project settings. We're going to have switch weapons as Q. Oh, I have to exit out of that every time. Switch. Weapons. Weapons. Q. It should say Q to switch weapons. Q to switch weapons. Project settings. What else do we have? We gotta change this out for our map. So our map should now be, let's do 1. We'll just do 1. And we'll get rid of this. Yeah, that should work. Yeah. 1. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to open it back up and then close it because it makes that annoying. Alright. Okay. Weapons, and then what was it? 1 for map. Yeah, and then E to interact with stuff. Nice. So I mean, those are pretty much the controls. Yeah. And then tab for start. Awesome. And then this should say go back. Go back. There we go. So I guess we're gonna have like music and shit. I gotta pick some music to go with this thing. And then we'll have like, lower and shit for the music and whatever. What do we have? We have tomorrow, and it's supposed to release on Halloween. Okay, so we really don't even have a completed game yet. Nice. All right, so we got the pause screen in there. Let's take a look at our good old notepad. Make a pause screen. Awesome. We need to make that start screen. So we'll go add a new screen. We'll add a 3D scene and say start screen. Yeah, start screen. And we'll add here. Nice. What are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna import that GLB. So we'll say protagonist.glb. Bring this in here, and we'll make that local. And I'm going to grab all this stuff and just probably bring it all back. It's like right here. Uh-oh. Damn, I had a bunch of modifiers on it. That's what the problem was. Ah, shit. Do I really want to go back and get that right now? Let me just delete that. And delete all this shit. What the fuck? Did I just delete my entire project? Oh no, because I only had that one folder. Haha, dude. Oh. Damn. I got really lucky there. I got super fucking lucky. I almost deleted my entire project, guys. We just, Dude. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Alright, let's check out the start screen. Oh, I forgot to make it visible, I guess. Or maybe we have an error. I'm being careful. All right, what do I need to do? What just happened there? I think so I hit tab, but it did not display. Oh, my pause screen. Oh, I think I didn't have this visible. I need one of those visible. Let's try that again. Oh, shit, dude. Okay. We hit tab, resume game, nice, awesome. Info, next page, we can go through all these. I still need to fix that being kind of up there. Oh, I never put the back button on this page, so I got to do that. So let's hit Let me go here. Hit stop. How's it going, even Steven? Oh, how's it going, Bunny Rabbit? I didn't even see that was you. Yeah. All right. So, on our script with the pause menu, our player, our pause menu, our info. We needed to fix some stuff. I go to 2D, and then I show that right there. So I need to make this a little bit smaller. Probably like this. And we'll put that right here. And this right there, and the info like that. And then we'll put the back button. We'll say go back. We'll put that right there. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty far. So if let's just go ahead and hit this up and see how that works. I think we should be good to go. As soon as the stream ends, I'm gonna back up this project. I haven't done it for like probably about a week now. So okay, so we can hit tab, we can resume our game, we can go to info, we can look through the info tabs, we can then go back, go to controls, we can look at our controls, we can go back, we can hit settings, we don't have any settings, we can go back, we can exit the game. Nice. So, how's it going, Aaron? Hello. So now I need to, last night where I left off, now that I have the pause menu, let's look at our notepad. I need to display to the player the result of their order and track that order. So we can go ahead and get rid of these. Leveling system, answer tomorrow. I guess I'll give you the answer tomorrow. We'll see whether we'll add in a feature on the final day of the game. Okay. What we need to display the player the result of their order and track the player through the 5 levels in the kitchen area. Nice. So we have the infrastructure basically to do that. We just need to make it happen and get it done. We should make some type of display screen. So yeah, I guess I'll make probably just a 2D user interface here. Does the animation player ever fail to preview animations for you? Yeah, if you import stuff from Blender, I've noticed, well, this is like not my noticing, but in animation, if they aren't pushed down, like if you don't use the push down thing here on the animation, they might not come over. I don't know why that is, but if you like go through each one of your animations and you press this push down and then you move to the next, it creates this little like F next to it or whatever that stands for or something. And then if you re-import all that shit into Blender, they'll be there. Someone explained it way better. I just know that it works that way. So I guess my next thing that I need to make, well, fuck it. All right, let's go back to our 3D. Let's go to our scene A. We need to make this order, and we'll just see how long it takes, and shit like that. We'll send in the order and see if it's correct. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to look at it. Oh, you tried pushing them down and baking them. Shit. Then, dude, I don't know. It's past my experience. Damn. All right. So let's get this shit. What do I need? I need a burger and a chicken patty. So we'll get the chicken patty and we'll get the burger and we'll defrost them. And then we'll start cooking them up. And I think I disabled the snails for now because they were being very annoying. So we also need a bun on each one. I'll grab a bun. I'll grab the burger. We need a tomato. And that's going to be our second order. And then we come over here and we're going to get the chicken. That'll be our first order. Oh shit, we need the bun. I gotta make a stool or something for those buns. Well, then we'll grab the, what do we need? Cheese. And we'll put that in order 1. And then, yeah, we can ring this bell. And then we have our thing, pick it up. Cool. And then I want to display the result up there on the screen. But we had ChatGPT write us some functions, and it tells us the % difference in the order. So we got everything right. We had 0 differences. So I think, yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll just print that out on the screen. So let me go back to TV. And we're going to accuracy check. We're going to display that and hide everything else. And instead of Comic Sans, let me go back here. So yeah, I guess, what is this? I guess we're not really using that. I'm just going to hide that for now. We're going to add some stuff to this, and we're going to change the font. So I'm just going to grab Quick Load and use Mr. Horror. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad someone thinks progress is looking good. So we got the order. We should probably say like order is missing. Order is missing. And we'll make the font size a little bigger. I think so far I've made like 2 or 3, but none of them are really any good. The first one I made was like really shitty and it's probably not even working. I have like an itch and you can see them on there, but they're not like very good. And the last one I made was like my big tutorial. It was called like Space Monsters in Space. So I guess really two games that I've like released. But they're both like free on itch. They're like nothing special. Um, oh yeah, well, I didn't do them all in a row, but I did like some of them. And that was kind of like the idea. I was like, damn, I want to do like a whole, the whole thing and have like everything online, like everything live, if that could be like accomplished. But I've stuck to that somewhat, but like some of the stuff hasn't been so good. Um, yeah, added items. I guess we should call this extra items. That would make more sense. Extra items. Cool. So, missing items. Let's move this down here. Yeah. And then I'm going to move the title down as well because I want to have like, yeah, what are we going to do? Cool. We want to have, what are the other things? The label 3D, and that will be total items. We'll do like a total items. We'll just say differences. differences or mistakes. 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 And we gotta make sure it's got the Mr. Horror font. Does Make Human have horse models? I do not believe so. They had some cool models that I wanted to use, but like I couldn't figure out how to, like they had like this snake lady that I was going to use in this game that was going to like swim up to the window, but like I downloaded the model and I can't find it anywhere in the program, and I'd have to like look up a guide on how to use it, so it's like not worth the effort. Um, but do they have horses? No, I don't believe they have horses. Not that I I didn't really look for horses in Make Human. That would be something I think Vosh might look for. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we got. Let's do that and add a an outline. Some mistakes, and we'll have that, and then we'll have. I'm just going to Control D, and I'll call this mistake number. And then we'll say text equals 0. I think I might actually. I had this thing called Morrowind at home, and I had a horse model that I made for that, and I bet that's available on my. It's available on my Gumroad. I think I can't even remember. If I can find it, if I find a horse model, I'll check later and I'll make it free and I'll like put it up on my website or like link it on YouTube or something. It was like a very low poly one. There's also one, I think I just copied, I basically copied it from, what is it, Turbo Squid? If you go there, they have a bunch of like 3D models. Some of them are free. I think I just got like a free horse model there and then like saw how they did it and copied it. I think I needed one because I was going to do like a carriage drawn horse thing and you were going to hijack it, but then my computer crashed and I lost that whole project. So, okay. Really looks like Misfits font right there. Mistakes, 0, and we're going to have to update that. So we'll just go here and we're going to have to display order accuracy. Awesome. This is actually what we want. And instead of saying doubles list, we're going to pass in result. Result. Cool. And let me go back to the game manager and see what our result is. Yeah, but this is Morrowind at home. This was my shitty version of Morrowind. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they had what, Gar or whatever. I remember that escort mission for the Gar. Okay, so when we check the order, we make the bag, we start the action, we check the order, calculate list differences, awesome. We then print everything out, and what I want to do is this. So use var is basically our result, and I want to say get tree.call group TV. We're going to call what are we going to call display order accuracy, and we'll bring that back. Display order accuracy, and then we're going to pass in our use var. Yeah, I love Morrowind. I've got the I remember playing on the original Xbox, and I think there was a scratch on the disc or something, so I could never beat the game. And so I would just play the beginning half over and over and over. I couldn't get past it was like every time I got to anywhere near ah shit, what is it, Vivek? It would just the game would just crash, and I was like, fuck, man, I just want to see that city. When I was like a kid, it was like it looked so magical because I would see it in the distance, and then it would give me the loading screen, and then it would just load, and it would load and load and load for like hours and days, and it never fucking loaded. And then when I was older, I got it for my fucking PC, and it wouldn't load on my PC because I had like Windows 7, and Windows 7 wouldn't cooperate with anything. So, all right, let's try this one out. No, I think it was Windows Vista. It wasn't 7. Doubles list not declared. Awesome. Yeah. So it should actually be result. Actually, we're gonna have to change this up. Sorry, I got distracted. Cool. So we want to do some stuff here. Let me go back to my 3D TV. We got the latest microwave oven. We got the newest color TV. We'll go here. So let me just remind myself. I'm going to go to the game manager and actually grab this. So yeah, I actually just want these two. Oh yeah, damn, that's insane. They had to restart the entire console. Yeah, no wonder it never worked. No wonder it was a piece of shit. It didn't even have health bars. Man, you would just be sitting there stabbing those guys for an hour, and you'd be like, "Am I doing anything? Is this even coming through?" And they'd be like, "You Noir, die." Yeah, that was great. I was so scared to play that game too when I was a kid, and like it would have the text pop up on the screen that looks so serious, and it's like, "You have set apart the like ending of the world." And I would like run back to my room and be like, fuck, dude, I just ended the world. Okay, so what is this? Mistakes. Mistake number. And differences. Perfect. Awesome. And instead of mistake number, what else do we want to list on the TV? Let's go back to 3D. So extra items and shit. Okay, so I'm just going to print that because that's going to be kind of a pain. Shit, because we're going to have to go through that and pull some stuff from it. So we'll just say result something and result. Let me just go back to game manager. I think it's so it's just these. Awesome. Missing items, added items. Okay. Result. Missing items and added items. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could just be like inhaling aluminum dust, and then it's like you get a little text box that says like you will develop Alzheimer's. Uh, that would be very that would suck because I worked at a place where we sanded a lot of aluminum. So I'm just gonna print this, and this should because that's gonna be like a whole bunch of. I think it's going to be like a list inside of that, and I just want to go through that list and pull out some stuff, so we're going to have to do that unable or lacking permissions. Game manager, I also don't want you to print any of this stuff, so thank you. There we go. And we no longer need to make those variables, so let's go ahead and just we'll run it. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So, what was I even testing? That's right, this thing over here. Well, you know what? Let's just make some good mistakes. Let's give him an onion and a tomato. And, oh, I forgot to do that. But whatever, we can still do it. We don't really even need that screen. Let's grab this one and some lettuce. The King Cobra special. And then we'll switch to our hammer and we'll ring-a-ding-ding the bell. And mistakes 10. Awesome. So, yeah, that would make sense because we basically missed everything. And we added some extra stuff, so they got some free. How can they complain with free lettuce and a free onion with no sauce? You know, people are just losing their fucking minds. Okay, so this is the problem. Is well, not really a problem. It's just kind of like we got to pull this out. So we have these items here that we're missing, and then these are the ones that are added to it. So we just got to go through and add those in. So let me do this. We'll do for lists in added items. And I'm going to set these as variables now just to make it easier. So we'll put a var right here. We'll put that right there, and then we'll say added items equals result. Damn, dude, I'm fucking like half asleep over here. Let's get some music going. Sophie with the sad eyes. Let's see what this banger sounds like. I think it's some Spanish guitar. There we go. Nice. Okay, so for each list in the added items, we want to, so let's take a look. Each list, sublist index 0, items 6 and 8. Cool. So yeah, it's just going through the 4 lists and telling which items are added. So for lists in items, so we'll say we could do this. Var added list A, var added list B, var added list C, var added list D, and we'll say equals equals D, and then we'll say result. No, we're just going to set these equal to just a list right now, and yeah. Do we need to even do that? I don't think so. That would be stupid because we already have that information, so there's no reason to pack it into another format. So we just need to iterate through this list that we already have the information and display it to the character. And what would that be? We just need to put all the items that we're added in there. Do we want to separate it out by order is my thing. Yeah, I think we should. So let me take a look at how I can do that. So let's go here, mistakes. I'm going to move this, we'll just move that over here for now, I think. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Shit. Let's just bring it right over here. We'll bring the 0, we'll make that smaller. We'll put that up here. We'll do the extra items. That's going to be right here. We'll make it smaller. And cool. So I'm going to add Control D, and we'll say order 1. I guess technically you could make this huge and then it would mess everything up, but we'll see. Text, and this will say order 1. Cool, and we'll make this white. So yeah, order 1. Cool. So if I had 4, I could do them like this and then have them like going downward. Let's see how that would look. So order 2, order 3, and order 4. Nice. So order 2, order 3, and order 4. Oh yeah, did you guys hear that Godot or Redot or Redo or whatever, their Twitter got hacked? I guess they got someone like sent them a fucking email and scammed them, which sucks. I mean, like, that's some shitty stuff there. Oh, free fonts. So hold on, I'll just pull that up. Free fonts. So I went here. I went to the, like, they have some that are like free here, like free for personal use, and then some that are public domain. Like the Mr. Horror one that I got was free. I think free for public use. So yeah, you can come up here to get your like the license. Where's that at? Somewhere in here there was a search button and you could search like by the fucking like license. But yeah, that's where I go. But yeah, I guess they got hacked and that sucks. Sucks for them. I don't. It seems like such a petty thing to do too, because all they wanted to do was like make just a game engine that was apolitical, and someone's just like, no. But it's whatever. So, how big can I make these so the player can still see them? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put one at 80. I'm gonna duplicate that, bring it down, and put one at 50. Text. Let's make you 50. And let's see if I can still read that. So we're just going to leave that up there, and we're not even going to mess with it at all. So let's just run it. Yeah, it also kind of sucks because I was getting all my updates on the Redot engine from or the redo engine or whatever from X. So now I'm not getting those updates, and I'm like, I don't know where else I would check. I guess we can still see it. It might have to be a little bit bigger, but the 80's fine. So yeah, we're gonna keep the 80. We might even go 70. I think we can do 70. Yeah, what are we doing? TV, 3D. So let's try 70. Yeah, I mean, how much stuff could be added? So let's say, I mean, if they ordered like a plain bun, you'd have to have one type of bread and one type of meat. So let's say you got everything wrong. Everything was wrong. It would be burger would be wrong. The onion, cheese. So let's just see. How many is that? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be like 6. and possibly 7 with the fries. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean that would be a lot on here. We might even have to make this come over here like that, and this will be like over here, and we're gonna have to bring all this stuff up. I guess like that. We might even have like a separate screen or something for this. I don't know yet. That might be cool. Have like a separate little screen up here. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to move this up here and then have more room for these. There's no other way. Yeah, because you know, people are gonna play around with this, and I don't want it to be all broken and have like a million things up here. Cool. So I guess I would have to make these and just we're gonna have to like tell it where to spawn them. Let me just do that. Control D, and we'll spawn 7 of them. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll go 8 for good measure. Just in case we need a little more room. So, damn. So we are missing a ton of stuff too. That would be a lot. Ah, shit. This is pretty complicated. Yeah, I mean, it takes the whole screen to show like a whole order. So I guess we could just say what we're missing. You know what? We'll just have it flash between these two a few times. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll delete this for now, and we'll just worry about these. We'll say extra items or accidentally included items or something. Yeah. Cool. And then we can bring the mistakes down a little bit, so I can bring, I guess I can bring everything back down. Why don't I just grab everything and do that? Add a title, bring that back up. Orders will bring back up, and then those will be, these labels will now be generated dynamically through script, so I'm not going to actually make them all. And I guess I could do that. It's just I would have to change up a whole bunch of stuff and how I coded. So I think what I'll do is I could even like put a little button for the player on this side, and then just have them be able to press it and go back between the stuff. So yeah, that would make it easier. It would be easier to code in every way, pretty much. So I'm going to get rid of these added items because we don't need them. Yeah, actually I'll leave them for now because we're going to use them to get positioning on the order stuff. So let's go back to our script and see what we're doing here. So for lists in added items, let's go ahead and make a count. We'll say count equals 0. We'll do the good old var count equals 0. Let me get some coffee. Count equals 0. We'll say I'm gonna match the count. And So yeah, if it's 0, what do we want to do? We're basically going to fill out the first order column. So lists and added items. So what are we getting here? Let's take a look back at our output. Oh shit. Alright, well what I'm going to do is just put a little pass in here. And then we should be good to go, and I'm just going to reprint everything, and we'll see what happens. I should just be able to run this and then hit the bell. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a bun, and I remember what the first order was. It was chicken with cheese, so I'm just gonna grab the cheese, throw that in the first one. I'm gonna grab the bun, and we'll grab the onion, and we'll throw that in here, and then we'll hit the bell, and that should trigger our function, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, little claw. Snatch it on up. 4 mistakes. Nice. So, sublist, index, items, list. Cool. Perfect. Nice. So it's going through these. Oh, those are actually dictionaries. So, it's a list of dictionaries. So let's say for dicts and added items. So if we're on the first loop, we basically want to say added items. No, we can just say dicts, right? Yeah. We'll say dicts, and we want to get the what value do we want from here? Items. Items. Actually, we'll say for the items in this list, we now we want to populate on the screen, so we're going to say var L3 equals label, what is it, label 3D dot new. Is that how we do it? I completely forgot now. And then L3 dot add dot text equals the items, yeah, equals str items, and L3 we're going to say add child, L3, and then L3 dot position, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Kind of tired. So how are we going to do this? We want to get our position that we're already at. So if we're on, we're going to have to make some type of offset here. So we're going to have to make a var offset equals 0. And I guess every time we loop through this, we'll say offset plus equals 1. And then we'll say off, well, it's really not an offset, it's just a counter, but whatever. Whatever. We're going to say 25 times offset. This is the most confusing way to do it, but you know what? We're going to do it. So we're going to say vector 3 and We're going to go, what, 0. We probably won't do that, but we're going to do that. So let me go to 3D really quickly. Let me just grab one of these and we'll see what position it's at. So, yeah, 6.5, 2.368, and 0.322. So if I go to my script, I think I can have that open still. So let me just do that. 6.5, comma, 2.3, comma, negative 0.3. Cool. So we'll set that position equal to that. I kind of already have some videos on GDScript. I did like a big 4-hour tutorial on like introduction to Godot and how it all works. But I might have to update it and make some new ones. All right, so L3.position equals that. Nice. So we'll set that, and then we'll say nice. I think that should be it for now. So we should only spawn one thing based on the list. Yeah, we could do this. Yeah, and then times offset times offset times let's go 15. Let's just go 5, and yeah, plus the offset times 5. We'll just call this offset count. That'll make it much better. Offset count and offset count, and we'll do it after, and then that makes more sense to everyone. So that's only going to do it for the first. For dicks and added item. So for this, and then we'll go through this one, and it will get for items in the items list here. It'll go through here and it will print those. Awesome. But it's only going to do it on this one. I need to go through each one. So yeah. 1, and we'll add that, and I guess we really need to add, yeah, because we need to change the other thing too. So hold on, let me get it in there, and then I'll add from there 2, and we'll move this, and 3. And we need to change these right here. So let me just go to 3D, and then if I move this here, what are we at? 3.414. I'm just gonna let's do 3.2. So yeah, let me close this. We're on the second. No, this would be the second loop. So 3.2, 3.2. And then, yeah, if I go back to 3D, I move it over to order 3, where we at 0.34 negative. So, bam, negative 0.34. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, when I made those, I was like, man, no one's going to watch this. And then people actually started watching some of these. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Cool, so we need to go back to 3D, and we'll move this one over one more time. 4.52. Negative 4.52. save it. Cool. Let's try that. And awesome. Yeah. This offset count. Yeah, okay, so that does need to be where it should be. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Oh, your horse game is going to be legendary. I saw, are you making one like the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed that one? The horse dating simulator? Uh, all right, we'll grab this and the cheese. Throw it in here, and we'll grab a tomato and an onion and throw it in there, and then we'll ring the bell and see what happens there. So it looks like we didn't get anything. Nice. Yeah, I just saw the thumbnail for the fucking AVGN clip where it's like the anthropomorphic horse is like coming close to the chick or whatever. And then I saw someone reviews of it. It was pretty fucking funny. But yeah. Yeah, I mean whatever game you make, I might do like I want to do like Godot games. I used to do that where I'd like look at other people's games they made, and I want to get back to doing that. I just haven't had time. But I have had like some people send me in some games, so I want to like review all those or do something. Um, but yeah, if you finish one, I'll and send it to me. Like I'll definitely try and play it on stream or something. I'll do like some type of event or something like that. Um, yeah, I like playing other people's games. I think it's fun. What do we need to do? So we didn't get any response here. I guess the count didn't match 4 dicks in added items. Let's print that. Print the dicks. Nice. And then we'll print this. Print we got to the first first loop. Yeah. Yo, peace, dude. Nice. We got to the first loop. How is this gonna work? I think it should work just fine. Alright, I just want to see if it makes it to this loop or if it prints these dictionaries and make sure this is going on. And then what we can also do is we can hide the... let's go back to normal. So we'll hide the accuracy check and we'll display this. Actually, I guess we don't need to display any of that, right? Yeah, I guess we do have to display it. Let me take a look at the script. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hide all these sprite holders. Sprite holder 2, 3, and 4. Nice, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna get rid of those. Nice. Cool. So, we're going to give that a shot. What are we even doing? Okay. So, lettuce and cheese. First order. Onion and tomato. Second order. Then we'll ring the bell. 10 mistakes, extra items. So we should have had some lettuce as an extra item. We got to the first loop. Awesome. So it is getting there. Cool. So items should be 6 and 8. 4 items and Dick's items. Let's go print items. Yeah. Is this not how I make a label? It should be instantiate, maybe. Label 3D dot instantiate. I guess it is new. We're adding it as a child. Oh, I think I have to do this. I think I have to call this like label and then say label dot instantiate, right? And then set this to a var. Do I have to do it that way? It seems like added work, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if that spawns it and nothing else does. Because it's basically like preloading one of these, and then you have to instantiate the preloaded scene. Maybe. I don't know. I don't normally do it this way. Let's try it. So, 3D, and we'll run the damn thing. Yeah, what are we even doing? Oh, man. I am so tired. Okay. Let me get rid of the lettuce. Let me get the burger. And the whatever. That should be the let's add something extra. Let's add an onion. And then on the first one, we'll just throw whatever, because the first one doesn't have the correct code, I don't think. So we'll then go ahead and smack the bell, and we'll check out our order here. And we're still not seeing anything. Very interesting. Let's walk around the back side and make sure it's not showing up anywhere else. You know what, we never set any text size, so it could just be super small. And is that it all the way up there? No, that's a light. It could just be really, really small. Is that it up there? Alright, so let's see. 9, 6, 7. That's right. So it should just be like 3 little items there. Let's actually change some stuff up in here. We'll say, what is the thing we need to change? If we look at one of our label 3Ds, right here, font size. So, okay. L3 dot font size equals, let's go 144. Cool. Nice. And I'm going to do that, whoops. I'm going to do that up here too, just in case I am instantiating it right up here. Maybe we'll see it. And we just got to make sure we have extra items in both, and we'll print the extra items. We'll say list A, list 1, And we'll do the same down here. List 2, and this should make it abundantly clear what's going on. Cool. All right, if you could just work with me here, that would be great. So let's bam, grab the hot dogger. We'll get the cheese, and then we need to grab some extra stuff. So lettuce, onion, tomato. He doesn't want any of that. We'll throw it in there. Let's grab the onion, the cheese, the tomato, and the lettuce, and we'll throw that in here. Then we will ring-a-ding-ding the bell, and we'll see. So we are getting some stuff. I'm just going in the wrong direction with my offset, and we're also cool. So let me go to my 3D here on my TV, and I'm going to actually get rid of all the other stuff. I'm going to hide this, and these are not doing me any more good. So I'm just going to, I guess we'll delete those. Yeah. Cool. And let's see. So clearly my offset was too much. So offset count times 5. We'll do times 0. Actually, I guess we'll just need to add, right? We don't need to, so, yeah, because this is a counter, so let's just do times 3. So we'll do like 3 pixels, or I guess we'll do 1. Yeah, we'll separate them by 1 each time, so plus 1. And I think it should be minus because I want them to go the other way. I want them to go down. Let's try that. So 1 unit down every time. Oh yeah, thanks. Peace out, dude. Okay, let's try this. Alrighty. Come on now, you. Oh my god, why is it being difficult? There we go. Onion, tomato, cheese. Cast into the abyss. Cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion. Cast in the abyss. We ring the bell. And nice. So we're getting some stuff there. We just need to bring it down a little bit further. We also need to rotate it 180 degrees. So, and it's also only happening on the first one. So I'm pretty sure that this is not the way to do it. I'm pretty sure it's just just that. And L3 dot rotate. Let's go rotation degrees plus equals 180. There we go. So we'll just rotate it 180 degrees, rotation degrees dot y. So it rotates 180 on its y axis. That would be a good way to do it. Cool. What else do we need to do? So I think we need to come down on this a little more. So let's just go 1.0. Cool. Yeah, let's see where that takes us. See where that ends us up at. Okay, so lettuce, this, and we'll just add everything in there so we know we got some extra shit. And then we'll throw all these in there. And we'll ring the bell. And cool. So 8, 6, 9, those are looking good. And the 7, let's see. Do we have anything for list 2? List 1. I guess we're never adding to the count, are we? So it's always going to the first one. So we've got to add to the count down here at the bottom. Count plus equals 1. There we go. Hell yeah. Now we're cool. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now it should work, right? Let me add that rotation in. Oh, look at him. He be rotating. All right. Let's try it. All right, so we'll just add everything we can. Throw it in there. And then we'll put that in there. And swing the hammer. And so those are still messed up because I forgot to change the Y component, but these are going good. And right now they're just ints that represent numbers, strings. So let's just get them all in the right place, and then we will mess around with them. So we want to do times 1. So bam. And instead of adding, we also need to subtract, I believe. Yes. Minus. 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 And we also got to change this to 1.0. Okay, that's all going good. Oh, man. Yeah, let's try that now. That should be looking good. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up and shut the door. Let's do it. We'll throw these right on in there. We'll swing the hammer. So nice. We have the added items that we didn't want. Extra items. Perfect. And now it's pretty simple to turn them in. We just need to get food item list, and then we'll get the thingy that they are. Sorry, I will explain what I'm saying here in a second. So if we do this, we just put that there. This is an int, so we should get whatever our thing is in our food item list, and that matches up to our enum that we're passing in. So it should say like spaghetti or meatballs or whatever we're missing, except it won't because we don't have those things. Alright, let's try that again. I feel good. Rockaroony. Take a little nap while it loads. Alright, we'll grab them all, throw them in here. We will grab these all, and we will throw them in here. And we will swing the hammer. There we go, extra items. Cheese, onion, lettuce. Lettuce, onion, tomato. Nice. Perfect. And that'll work for those two when we have more lists. We only have those 2 items in the order, 2 boxes in the order. So, cool. Nice. And then I guess I'll have to model something right here just to stick out and add a button that the player can press. Or, you know what, we'll just have these flip back and forth every like 5 seconds. Whatever. Yeah, let's write the same thing, but let's do it for the missing items. So, display order accuracy. We'll do the same thing right here. Yeah, we're actually going to probably separate this up. We'll say, let me go here. Func, display, display missing, display added items. And we're passing in the result. We're going to be passing in added items. So this gets moved up here. We put that right there. We're going to move this down. And then we'll call that function. Added items. Awesome. And then we'll make a new one. Func display missing items. And we'll say missing items. And it's basically going to be the exact same code, because we're going to have the thing align the exact same way. So we'll have that there, and then we just have to change some stuff in here. So we'll say missing items instead. Missing items. Get rid of that S. Cool. And then we have to go back to our 3D on our TV, and so we have the we have that. Cool. So accuracy check. I think what I should do is not that. I should make another control. Just another node 3D. Node 3D, we'll create that, and we'll call this the extra items, extra stuff, and I'm going to control D, and we'll call this one missing stuff. And I'm going to have to take all this stuff and put it into the extra stuff. And then the missing stuff, I'm going to have to basically Control C, I'm going to recreate it, and then Control V, paste that in there. I'm going to get rid of this Sprite 3D because I have no idea what it is. Same up here. We're going to call this missing title. Cool, and then we'll set the text as missing. And we'll hide this one. And sorry, I thought it was my brother. He might have sent me a text or something, but it was not. It's a bunch of stupid Weeble emails. Okay. Missing title, mistake number. We'll leave that up there because that's going to basically stay the same. We got to update the script now, so whenever we result. All right, so get them out of here. Don't need that. Also, don't need that. Cool. Now what do we want? Yeah, I think that should work out just fine. So display missing items, display added items, we pass in the added items. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Missing. And missing, and of course we need to create that as well. Nice. So that's looking pretty good. Nice. Added items, missing items. Okay. So we're displaying both of those, but we can't view them both at the same time. So what I'm going to do is just have a timer that flips back and forth that will make them both flash. So we're just going to say display timer dot start, and let me go ahead and add that. We'll call a timer, and yeah, we'll call this display timer, and then I'll go here. Display. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Display timer dot start, and we'll have timeout. We'll connect that to the TV, and we'll just flip to the screen. So if missing stuff dot visible equals true, then we'll set it equal to false equals false, fail equals false, and then we'll go up, and then we'll say else, and we'll just do this. We'll set it equal to false. Get rid of that. So if it is visible, then we set it equal to false, and if it's not visible, then we set it equal to true. And we also set the other one, the added extra stuff. We set that visible. Okay. What do we want? Extra stuff visible equals false, and extra stuff visible up here should equal true. There we go. So let's try that, and the display timer should be, let's give it like, 7 seconds. Sounds pretty good to me. There we go. And you definitely didn't just see me pick my nose there. Didn't happen. It's crunch time. We'll go scene A, and we'll run it. How's it gonna do? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we put that right in the door. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can't think of a rhyme because I can't think straight. Now we got a problem. Result. Accuracy. Accuracy check, and it's not mistake number anymore. It is now. Okay, so we got to do some other stuff. Accuracy check. Slash extra stuff slash mistake number. And we got to do the same thing again for the missing stuff. Slash mistake number. There we go. That ought to do it. And then accuracy check.show. So that should show that whole thing. And then we have to choose one of these to show. So I'm going to show the extra stuff first. Dot visible equals true. True. And then we'll go here. And we'll say false. Missing stuff. There we go. There we go. And debugger. Oh yeah, that's right. It was crashed the program. We done got it now. Okay, so let's do it. Let's add a hot dog. We'll grab these things right here, and we'll just throw them on into whatever we want. Throw this in here, and you know what? These orders that have nothing in them, let's throw some shit in there and see what happens. They should throw an error. Well, not an error, but like they should show up as missing. So, missing items. Every 7 seconds it should be swapping between them. I think, because I'm adding them as a child of the TV, so I need to change that. Let me go back to TV. I want to add them as a child of the thing they're on. So this is display added items. So we'll say extra stuff right here. Control V, add child. So we need to add that in, and then that means our positions are going to all be off, but that's okay because we can change those right quick in a hurry. So nice. So we got the extra stuff. Now we need the missing stuff, and we'll throw that right there Whoops. Nice. Awesome. 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 Oh, let's try that. Then we're going to have to adjust all of these numbers all over again. Whoopee. The fun of game development. The thrill. And I got to work tomorrow. Haha, yeah. I should have taken a day off for this, but I didn't plan it out very well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. And ring the bell. All right. Has 7 seconds passed. There we go. So awesome. Nice. So there we go. Extra items. We got extra items on those 2 orders. And the missing items we have there. 12 mistakes. So I guess we should try some of the other ones. Okay, what am I even doing? I'm trying to think. Let me just test it one more time. Bam. All right, let's actually make one of these the correct way. So what do we got? Well, I remember what it was. It was a burger and a chicken patty. No, I pack packages for a living. Yeah. I also run CNC equipment. I work for like a small company, a small manufacturing company, so I have like different roles. But yeah, one of them is shipping and receiving, and the other one is making laser layouts. But yeah, no, I never actually. I had like a role as a software developer intern, but everyone at the office was like super rude and just was like not a fun place to work. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go back to manufacturing. And like you can make pretty good money as a CNC operator, so it's like, who cares? All right, so let's run that. Nice, extra items and missing items. So I guess we actually did get all the items they wanted, but we just added a whole bunch of extra stuff, which makes sense. But yeah, it seems pretty hard to get a coding job nowadays. I feel like I apply online and I never get anything back. I was working for a big company called like Super Radiator Coils, and I was a machine operator there for a while, and that's when I got the software. I left there to pursue the software intern thing, and it just didn't work out. And you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Cool. Plus, I was only getting paid like $16 an hour there, and it was like, I'm like almost. I was like 25 at the time, and like my manufacturing job paid like 24, 25 an hour. And then the guy's like, "Oh, well, you can come work for me as a software developer for 16 an hour, and then after 2 years, we can bump you up to 18 an hour." And I was like, "That's like nothing, dude. Like, I could work at fucking Walmart and make that." Um, is it moving down every time? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, the guy was like, "Oh, but it's a great experience and all this shit." And it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, find some other, young idealistic guy to come in here and do your dirty work. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was like an intern role, but at the same time, like, you're getting screwed. And it was like 28 hours a week. So it's like I'm not making any money at all. And I'm just driving up there, and they gave me no assignment, so I would just be like sitting there doing like fuck all day, and I would just be like, dude, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Yeah. But all right, so what else do we got to do here? We need to we got the orders coming in. Damn, I gotta work tomorrow. And shit. Order 1, order 2, order 3, order 4. Those are doing just fine. That's right, I gotta change the font size. I forgot to do that down here. Bam, and bam. Cool. I think it's where I'll probably end for tonight. Yeah. So what did I accomplish? Not a whole lot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end it here for tonight, and I'll be back on tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. I'm not sure if we'll get this thing done in time, but I swear I'm really gonna try. I'll probably make the intro cutscene off camera. Well, I already did that, but I'll make the some other stuff off camera and bring it to you guys. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good night. I gotta go. I gotta go. Have a good one, everybody. Later.